Welcome back to the channel. On this video, we celebrate the life of one of the best-selling music artists ever. Dolly Parton sold more than 100 million records worldwide in a long, illustrious career spanning 70 years in music, acting, and business. Dolly was born in 1946 in Tennessee, the fourth of 12 children, and began performing as a child, singing on local radio and television programs in the East Tennessee area. She made her first record at the age of 13 when she recorded the single Puppy Love on a small record label from Louisiana called Gold Band Records, and appeared at the Grand Ole Opry, where she first met Johnny Cash, who encouraged her to follow her own instincts regarding her career. Dolly Parton's initial success wasn't as a singer in her own right, but as a songwriter, initially alongside her uncle Bill Owens. Through the 1960s, she wrote songs for Skeeter Davis, Bill Phillips, Kitty Wells, and Hank Williams Jr. She landed a recording contract in 1965 with Monument Records, singing pop songs without any real success. That all changed in 1967.
Miss Dolly Parton, and I know you folks would like to hear a song from her.
Let's do a little bit of Dumb Blonde, just what I am.
Porter Wagoner invited Dolly to his weekly TV show. As she gained notoriety, Porter convinced his record label RCA Victor to sign her up. Soon after, Dolly and Porter duetted on a cover of the Tom Paxton song Last Thing on My Mind, and this led to a 6-year run of top 10 singles for the duo, and also led to them being named Vocal Group of the Year at the 1968 Country Music Awards.
Vocal Group of the Year, Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton.
Despite the duo's success, Dolly's attempts at a solo career were all in vain. That changed in 1970, when Dolly recorded a version of the Jimmy Rogers hit Mule Skinner Blues, which shot to number 3, and that led to her first number 1, Joshua, in 1971. That was the year that changed Dolly's career. Shortly after Joshua, she recorded Coat of Many Colors, considered one of her signature songs, and in the American country scene, she was now a household name. Her crossover to the mainstream and her global fame came in 1974. With 8 singles reaching number 1, including Jolene, her influence on pop culture was reflected by the many performers covering her songs, including mainstream and crossover artists such as Olivia Newton-John, Emmylou Harris, and Linda Ronstadt. By 1976, Dolly was teaming up with more mainstream writers and producers, and in 1977 she notched up her first million seller, Here You Come Again, written by pop writers Barry Mann and Cynthia Veal. The song crossed over into the pop charts and opened her music to a much wider audience. In 1978, Here You Come Again won a Grammy Award for the Best Female Country Vocal Performance. 1980 saw Dolly Parton take a leading role in a movie, alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin as downtrodden office workers out to get revenge on their boss in 9 to 5.
Now playing at a selected theater near you.
Her performance led to 2 Golden Globe nominations, and of course another hit, and one of her most famous songs, the title track of the movie. Her next project saw her team up with Burt Reynolds as she played Miss Mona, the glamorous madam of the Chicken Ranch, in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, a film that saw her revisit one of her early 70s hits, I Will Always Love You, which she performed in the movie, and later became Whitney Houston's biggest hit when she recorded it for The Bodyguard in 1992. Since its release in 1982, Dolly appeared regularly in films and TV shows for the remainder of her career, including Rhinestone, Steel Magnolias, and several one-off cameos. Throughout the 80s, Dolly was in demand on stage, screen, and in music, and one of her most popular collaborations came in 1983, when she teamed up with Kenny Rogers to perform the Bee Gees song Islands in the Stream. Dolly Parton's image was as famous as her music and movie appearances. She was famous for having undergone several cosmetic surgeries, which she said was vital for her to maintain her public image, including her bust, which was often commented upon. She once said in an interview regarding her appearance, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap." Away from showbiz, Dolly Parton married Nashville businessman Carl Dean in 1966, and she heavily invested in business ventures, mainly Dollywood, a traditional theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, which she purchased in 1986 and has many Dolly Parton-themed attractions.
In the heart of the Smokies, 5 miles north of Gatlinburg.
Dolly and Carl were married until his death in 2025, when she announced that she would be withdrawing from music for a time. In October 2025, rumours were circulating about her health, which she addressed on a famous Instagram video.
But I wanted you to know that I'm not dying.
Then, on the 25th of August 2026, it was announced that Dolly Parton had died in Nashville, Tennessee, aged 80. Dolly Parton leaves behind an incredible musical legacy: 49 studio albums, 4 collaboration albums, 9 live albums, 6 soundtrack albums, over 200 compilations, 25 number ones on the Billboard Hot Country charts, and a whole list of songwriting credits that live on through some of the biggest names in music worldwide. Thanks for watching, and if you love all things retro, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.